Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I'm so excited. I decided to re-record my intro for this just because, like, on stream I forgot to put my mic close to me and it just sounds like I'm in the other room pretty much, as you can see from the first few seconds. So I'm just gonna and because of that, you can barely even tell what I'm saying, and someone's just cut out completely. You can't tell what I'm saying even though I'm talking. So I'm just gonna relay what I was saying in the intro, which wasn't much. It was basically just the fact that I was excited to see this. I still am now after watching it, but I was definitely excited to see this before watching it. And not only that, but this was the first time I ever actually watched a console showcase for any console pretty much, and then for I felt like a big not a milestone, but definitely something cool, interesting to know of. But the first ever console showcase I saw was for Switch 2, so that's definitely something at least going for this console. I was gonna say that the console was bad, but I'll leave all my thoughts and stuff till the end, which is where I'm gonna be telling about most of my thoughts about this console and everything that off in the direct. So stay tuned until the end to see what my thoughts are on all this stuff they showcased. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my reaction. So yeah, thank you. I'm happy to see my first ever Switch show or Nintendo showcase of a new console, which I am excited about. I forgot to put my mic over here. I forgot. Yeah, I am so excited. 10 seconds. Oh, I can't wait. We'll just see what happens, honestly. We will see what happens. Oh, they are showing us more Mario Kart stuff. Look, it looks so nice. Look at this. Holy fuck. It looks so big. This track. These cards. Oh my god, dude. The bikes and the cards. It feels like they're using a much more. It looks like they're using like the same art style as My Bros. Wonder, which is definitely cool. I like that. Oh yeah, the new DK. That's a bit off. Oh my god, these tracks. What? Oh, they look so realistic. Oh my god. What? You can play as the cow? What? And a hammer, bro. Oh, no way. What? What is this? Is this such a step up? Holy crap. Mario Kart World. Oh my god. So it's not even like they're not number of the tracks anymore. They're going back to actually naming, or not naming number of the tracks, number of the games. They're actually going back to just naming them in different ways. Thank God, honestly. Mario Kart World. It looks fabulous. There's a lot more stuff. I just love the art style. Look at this.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
That's so awesome. Ancient Fortress! That was Ancient
The
Fortress!
atmosphere will change.
Look at the boo! We got costumes! Oh, dude, I'm being overstimulated, honestly.
In the classic
Okay.
Grand Prix, race through
Dude,
four
look at these
courses in a
these
bid for
cups.
first
Look at
place.
the designs, honestly.
But don't sleep at the wheel.
Dude, Mario Kart fans have been hungry, and we are eating good tonight,
With 24
honestly.
drivers in each race, the
20,
most
oh, but
in
it's
history.
24 is
The
confirmed.
competition
Is this DK Pass? Oh wait, no, it's not. Wait, is it? It could be. I'm sorry. I am so excited.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Okay. So you just keep on driving
There are
and you
multiple
can...
checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
That's sick. That's... I like... Okay, that's
You make it all the
cool.
way to the finish line,
They are really bringing us some cool ideas in Mario Kart now. The free roam!
freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By
You
going
can just
off-road,
drive
you can
about?
explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Dude, that's awesome!
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at
Yo! Oh, they're adding extra footage back as a retro track too. I love you. That might be the Dino stage from GameCube.
brand new
Nabbit!
the entire world. Mario Kart World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my
More
god.
details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart
In 2
World
weeks, we're
Direct.
gonna get direct. Oh, I am watching that. I am watching that. Nintendo fans, we are eating good this whole year.
同日に来ました。
C
この
button.
C ボタンで皆さんを新しい体験へお連れしましょ
So basically, it's like it's like a 2.0 basically. That's cool. Her playing the new Mario Kart.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. That was you. So quick.
The fuck? You got Discord on your you can show Discord on your TV now?
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
This thing, I don't feel like this is gonna go well.
If you open the
I
chat
don't-
menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Maybe it's just basically just make Discord.
you can also share your game screen.
They basically just made Discord for Switch. That's what they just did. I don't know if it's a good. I don't know how good of an idea it is. I feel like it depends. I feel like it's maybe good with family members. I'd say if you're around the world, or if you just I don't know.
You can chat
Yeah, it's exactly like Discord. Yeah, I don't know.
different games.
That's cool, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know if it, I don't feel like I still feel like I'd use Discord. I feel like I would still use Discord, but you still use Discord, but I don't think I would ever use it for any other things, honestly.
You can
But
adjust
it
the size
is
of your
it
game
is
screen.
something.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Yeah,
With
the C.
button, you
the
can
C
pull up
button.
the chat menu.
Oh, that's what it does. To myself, I feel like this is for
You
people
can
who don't
also
use
connect this
Discord but
camera
use
to the
Game Chat,
console.
you know? Because I definitely use people that use that. Oh, they got face cams too. Wow, this is a
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on screen and video
That's-
chat while playing a game.
wow.
Face is on here.
I think you need your own camera. I don't think there's like a built-in camera for that.
Here's how it looks with just the
Did they say Nintendo camera? I didn't see it, but yeah, man, yeah, definitely need the built-in camera.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
You can use it on the icons for my. That's funny. I actually like. That's funny as hell. That could be good for people who are like ever doing making videos, like people who are like any YouTubers who are playing. We just put a face on the screen instead for the icons. That'd be funny.
Play
I can see some use out of it. I feel like most people will stick to Discord,
う。
honestly.
ゲームチャットは
So
ということから無料でご利用いただけ
the
る
Switch
期間を
Online is
ご
still
用
a
意しました
thing.
ぜひ
I don't
遊んで
want
みてくだ
Switch
さい
Online.
ゲームチャットは
I swear Switch Online wasn't a thing when the Switch
お子
first
さんが
started,
お友達と遊
and
ぶ際には
like,
保護者
oh
の許
man.
可を必要とするなど
Fair enough. If you keep your prices the same, I'll be happy. If you just keep your prices the same, I will be happy. Because honestly, I like having to pay only 18 quid for a whole year of Nintendo Online. So.
ソフトが
Yeah, bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo
Wow,
Switch. The
Jesus.
console's thickness remains the same.
HD.
With
Let's go.
approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Yay. Yeah, cool. Okay, fair enough. Thank fuck! 120 FPS! Oh my god, finally! You know how fucking terrible it was to play Fall Guys on Switch and it was in a run of 30 FPS? Oh my... Ugh.
Providing more contrast between
And
light
HDR?
dark areas
Oh
of
my
the
god,
images.
okay.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
I feel like I feel like that's gonna break it somehow. I feel like someone can definitely break it.
The SL
Someone's gonna try. Someone's definitely gonna try and break that. That's such a good thing. The SL and SR buttons were so small on Joy-Cons, and the oh my god, thank god for that.
Two controller can be used as a mouse to play in compatible games. Both the left and right
How would
Joy-Cons
you?
use
What
support
games
mouse
would you?
controls.
What games would do this? So what games would do that?
By a Nintendo Switch 2,
Yo,
however
the
you
UI.
like,
We saw a you saw a Mario Kart UI there.
You can move it freely.
Actual
like this.
luster. That's so nice. Oh, the Switch kickstand was so fucking terrible. Oh, thank God. I'm glad that they put the USB-C port on the top. I hate that they put it on the bottom because whenever you try to like set it down with a charger plugged into the handle on the bottom, it would be the worst thing ever because you like be bending it almost. I hated that.
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage. 8
Oh,
times that
dude.
of Nintendo Switch.
Oh my god, Nintendo. Thank God. You're actually you're catching up with the times. Thank
Reading and
fuck.
writing
Oh
data
my
is
god.
Also faster.
256 gigabytes. Thank God.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock.
Oh, look at my dock.
Connect to your TV and
Looks like a
enable up to
toaster.
4K resolution
Honestly.
for compatible games.
4K
HDR
resolution.
Also supported in TV mode.
Yo, okay. Dude, look at that. It's awesome. Wait, so there's a thing in the dock. There's an actual like fan itself. That's
Nintendo
okay.
Switch
Yeah,
2,
okay. That's
You
cool.
can play Nintendo Switch 2 games as well
Nice.
as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
I'm so glad. I can still get to play Breath of the Wild or get around to playing Breath of the Wild at some point on my Switch 2. That's so nice. Is this a completely new game? Yeah, it is. A welcome tour. What, is this like gonna be some guide to how you play to how you use the Switch 2 properly?
一方、Joy-Con 2は SL、SR ボタンの素材が鉄でできていてくっつく。
So it's basically just a guide on how to use the Switch 2.
さらにこの2
That's
つの
basically
間
what
に
it
強い
sounds
軸
like.
回路ができるので、本体と Joy-Con 2は簡単に
They're
は
basically
取
just
れません。
telling you the process of how this Switch 2 was
こんな
made
感
right
じで
now.
いろんな秘密
That's
を
what
知っていただ
this
くことができるんです。ゴルフクラブの向きを Joy-Con 2で調整してカップを目指します。
So what, can you do stuff like this
マウス機能
in
とジャイロセンサーの組み合わせでできる遊びです。
the game itself? I guess that's cool. It tests the controls, I guess.
体感することもできるんです。
It tests the capability of it.
秘密の種類は
That's cool.
Switch 2ならではの Nintendo Switch 2と同日にダウンロードソフトとして発売します。興味のある方はぜひ
I'm sorry, did you say you had to pay for this? It's ain't free. Imagine if you had to pay for that. That'd be so funny. You don't have to pay. You don't have to get it for free just to see what it's all about.
これが Nintendo Switch 2の専用ソフトのゲームカードです。
It basically looks the exact same as a
スイッ
regular.
チ版と
Yeah.
同じですが、色が赤くなり、読み込み速度
Oh,
がぐん
it's
と向
red.
上しています。
Oh my god, that's cool.
続いてメ
That
モリ
makes
ー
so
カ
much
ードですが、
difference.
Nintendo アカウントでログインしていただくことで、セーブデータ
That'd be
や
nice.
ゲームソフトなどが
It transfer all my games and
丸
stuff
ごと
over
転
to
送
the
機能
Switch
が
2.
使えます。
That'd be nice once I get one.
そして新しいプロコントローラーが登場します。
Ooh, man, look at that.
起動する C ボタンと
C button's in a weird place,
好きな
but
ボタンを割り
oh,
当て
and the extra buttons on the back as well.
さらにヘッドホンマイク端子も追加しています。
And an audio jack at the bottom. Okay.
このダイレクト終
I,
了後
I
に
like that pro
公式
controller.
ホームペー
That's
ジ
a
を
nice
公
pro
開します。
controller.
Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は6月5日です。
June
皆
5th?
さんで遊んでもらえる日が来ることを私たちも
I'm sorry, 2 months from. Less than 2.
お待ちください。
Yeah, no, 2 months from now.
3つの種類があります。
What?
まずは任天堂スイッチ2の専用ソフトで
Yeah.
す。
I mean, obviously you
スイ
can.
ッチ
Yeah.
2の性能や
What do you
特
need,
徴
what do you
を
need
生か
game
したゲー
types?
ムをプレイ
Obviously,
いた
yeah,
だ
you
け
can
ま
play
す。
games to Switch too. That makes sense.
2つ目は
Yeah, obviously
任天堂
Switch.
スイッ
What's
チで発
what's
売した
what's the
ソ
third
フト
one?
です。
What's the third
3
one?
つ目は任天堂スイッチ2エディションです。
Switch 2
スイッ
edition
チで
games.
発売したいくつかのタイトルにおいてグラフィッ
What do you
クを向上
upgraded
させてスイッ
versions?
チ2ならでは
Oh.
の遊びを追加して新たにお届けします。では
Okay.
ここでスーパーマリオパーティージャンボリーの任天堂スイッチ2エディションをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I
is
still need to-
getting
I
an
still need to get
upgrade
this
on
game.
Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Okay.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4
Did we say
players
how much
can
it'll
join
cost
the
it? Yeah, no, yeah,
festivities.
yeah, but it says it's just
You'll
in
be
2
able to
months.
see each other's
In 2 months'
faces
time,
as
it'll
you
be
play,
released.
so
The
you
Switch
can
2.
experience all the
2 months'
reactions
time?
and emotions in real time.
Like,
Or
man.
4 friends can take the party online. Up next,
Yeah, but
it's
going through
Bowser
how
Live, a
in-
mode where the livelier
But yeah,
team
no,
wins.
it's just this is just now like
Bowser will bring you on
some
stage
games
too.
are released
Hit blocks
later
to
on
collect
or
those
have been near
coins.
the end of Switch's lifespan, like just like a
Drive
few
an
months
RC
ago.
car with your voice.
Could actually getting differences in my
And
Switch 2
compete in
version.
other minigames
Which
using
is
full
weird,
body
I don't know.
movement and sound.
That makes sense, I
Finally,
guess.
Take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Like they're putting a lot of
Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles
That's
of the coaster.
fun here. Okay, that's cool. I'm kind of glad now that I didn't get the
When you
Mario
enter
Party
a fight,
Jamboree
a
on
minigame
the
will
Switch,
begin.
because stuff like
There's
this is
a
actually pretty
bouldering
funny.
game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
That's funny. Okay.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach
I
the
need to get
station?
Mario Party Jamboree. I just need to
From
get it.
minigames that you July 24th.
See, this is. I feel like this is pretty stupid because
Nintendo
people
Switch
who are
2
already
players who already
bought-
own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
Oh,
Edition
okay.
plus Jamboree TV
Okay.
by purchasing an upgrade pack.
How much is that going to be? Well, that's the question. If it's like 5, 10, then you know makes sense. But if it's going to be more than that, then that's a bit of a rip-off, ain't it?
その他
Sorry, a Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild?
と
And Tears of the Kingdom.
それぞれの
Yo!
任天堂スイッチ2エディションでは解像度やフレームレートが向上し鮮やかな色合いを表現できる HDR にも対応するなどより高精細で滑らかなグラフィックでプレイいただけるようになります
Oh, okay.
さらにハイラルの冒険を
Mario
深く
Adventures in
楽し
Hyrule
める
and Zelda
ゼルダノー
Notes.
ツが使えるようになります星のカービィディスカバリーではグラフィック
I'm supposed to do this for such old games too. Like Kirby of the Forgotten Land, for example, came out like 2021 or something, 2022. The Star-Crossed
世
World.
界は不思議な流星の力で変化する新世界
Wait, powerful meteor? What?
カービ
He
ィの
says,
新
"It's
しい冒険
Spring
に
Kirby!"
ご期待ください
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
そしてメトロイドプライム4ビヨンドですが
We're getting a Switch 2 version of Metroid Prime 4.
も発売します
Isn't it basically releasing after Nintendo after the release of the Switch 2?
直感的なプレイが
I mean, fair enough,
可能
I
になり
guess.
ます世界を探索するか
Okay, 60 FPS.
フル HD
Oh wow, okay.
の
Wow.
滑らかなアクションを楽しむか
I'm so glad the games can now run at 120 FPS on Switch. That's so nice.
好みや環境に合わせてお選びいただ
120
けます
FPS. Oh my god, that's awesome.
またこの秋に発売
LGCA is getting a Switch 2
ポケモン
edition?
レジェンズ
Like
ZM も
what?
スイッチ版に加えスイッチ2エディションを発売します スイッチ2のスペック
This game ain't coming out until after?
グラフィックやフレームレートの
Unless they're
向
putting
上
on
など
both
により
Switch and Switch 2.
リアレシ
But
ティでの冒険をより快適に楽しむことができます。
yeah, enhanced resolution and frame rate. Yeah, of course. What else is there? Is there anything else? No,
ご
there
覧い
isn't.
ただいた
Oh, I
Nintendo
sure.
Switch 2エディションですが、
I guess that's cool.
軽
That is
版
pretty
と
cool.
ダウンロードをご購入いただくことでプレイできます。
So it's like you can just get this if you only have a Switch and have no guarantee of getting the Switch 2 later on, then you can just play the game,
ジョイコン2の
play that game
マウ
instead
ス操作に
on
よ
the
る
Switch. And then if you ever get a Switch 2, you can get the upgrade pack, which is cool. I like that. You know, it's like buy the whole game again, which is funny, which is cool. I like that. I'm sorry, so are we becoming DJs now? Oh, my bad. It's gonna be a new IP for Nintendo. Yeah, it is. They're making a new IP. Oh, it's... I don't know how to feel about this. So basically, disabled basketball. That's all we're working with here. I can't say with a straight face. I don't know how this will go. I really don't. I liked when it comes to Nintendo, always we got a new IP every new console. Splatoon, when it came out, when we released with Splatoon, that was definitely a great game. I think lots of people love the franchise. With the Switch, they brought out ARMS, and it didn't really do well. This, who knows what may happen, honestly. People may love this game, people may hate it. I don't know. I feel like people more or less may hate it. It's funny. I like it. It's a cool concept. I like it. We're just making it a basketball game, but
両手で
yeah.
2つの
But
マウスを
we
操作して
people in
いろんな
wheelchairs
プレー
instead.
を直感的に繰り出せるドラッグ&ドライブ
Just, it's funny. It's actually is pretty funny. I like it.
ください他のタイトルをご紹介します
Publishing and development partners. Oh, come on, please. Some good stuff.
I have long observed the lands between.
This? Rooney, is this what I think it is?
The world is in dire need of
Yeah!
the rays of grace.
You got an Elden Ring on the Switch! Yo! If this is actually like from the Switch, like these are like actual game graphics, it looks so nice!
山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Oh! Street Fighter
本
6?
体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん
Alright then.
Nintendo Switch 2だけの新モードもあります。
Bring it to the Nintendo Switch, I like
通
that.
常版の他にゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒に
They're still making Amiibo, and they're actually making Street Fighter Amiibo. That's so funny. So at least they confirm that Amiibo support will still be on the Switch too. I thank God. Nintendo, I thank you for someone who's invested so much money on the Amiibo that I have off screen right now. Thank you.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split
Yo,
Fiction
Split Fiction's
on
not coming on
Nintendo
Switch
Switch
2.
The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi.
Oh, I
and
need
Joey, who
to
writes
play.
fantasy.
I need to play Split Fiction at
Together,
some
they get
point.
trapped in their
I
own
really need
story,
to.
And it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
If I ever play this game, I want to be the
Let me tell you
sci-fi
this,
girl.
if you like
I want to be the
picture,
one who's about
you're
sci-fi
gonna
because
love
that's
this
just
one.
I'm all about sci-fi myself.
But of course,
Fantasy
you'll
is
be able to
fine,
play
but I'm
Split
more of a
Fiction
sci-fi
on the
genre
day
than a
Switch
fantasy
2
genre.
launches.
Okay.
We are bringing our flagship title,
Oh, the Hitman?
Hitman World of Assassination, to
Yo.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. You know, a lot of like
Agent 47
big
has
franchises
fully
now
committed
into
to
the
accomplish
Switch.
this mission.
I'm guessing because now they can run at a much more smoother and a higher resolution.
Imagination.
Like a much more smoother frame rate and a higher resolution.
Our
That's
ever-expanding game will
yeah,
release
I
on the
like-
same
that's
day
cool.
as Switch 2.
no, it's not. Holy fuck, it is. Okay. I didn't think. I thought I was owned by Rare. What?
James Bond. The world's favorite
I'm guessing
spy
they're saying
has come to Nintendo
GoldenEye.
Switch
This is
2,
like a
so
007
stay
game.
tuned.
But yeah, man, that's wow. Okay.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。
Yo, Sega game?
我々がお送り
Yakuza.
するタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所
Yakuza 0, okay.
です
Yeah, a lot of big franchises. Honestly, that's cool that they're about to bring him to the Switch now.
伝説の
That is
始まりを
awesome.
追加シーンとともに
するタイトルをご紹介し
In
ます
collaboration with
ご覧
Nintendo.
ください
So when you see that happen, a game collaborating with Nintendo.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the High
Oh, is this gonna be a Legend of
who
Zelda
dwelled
game?
on the surface, their union
It
led
looks
to
like a Zelda
great and
game.
prosperous
That's it.
kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil
Yeah, the
arose.
mighty Ganon. One warlock punch and he fucking did it.
A
Are Smash
war
jokes still funny?
vanquished this evil.
Is this gonna be a game where you play as Zelda? And actually, like, it's like the normal graphics, not like the other one where it was like Echoes of Wisdom, where it was like a Miyoda style.
Really is the past.
It's actually where you play as Zelda. Or what? I don't think so. It's making me think of more like Hyrule Warriors, maybe? It could be Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, it's Hyrule Warriors. I knew it, dude. As soon as you can play as different characters, I was like, yeah, it's Hyrule Warriors. It's like, nah, ain't doing that. They're gonna make a game all about just Zelda, are they now?
ご覧いただいたのは
Disregarding Echoes
ホー
of
テクノさん
Wisdom.
ここで任天堂スイッチオンラインについてお知らせです。任天堂スイッチオンラインは
Switch Online on
引き続
Switch
きご利用いた
2.
だけます。そして
Just please keep prices the same. Just please. I do not want to pay more money for a year of Switch. I really don't.
新たにご用意しました。
Keep the prices the same. I
こち
swear
ら
to
をご
God.
覧ください。
Oh, I swear down. If you just do more money. No, they're not.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
Oh.
Nintendo GameCube.
GameCube games on the Switch.
That will be available at launch.
Oh,
Legend of Zelda
Wind
game looks like
Waker.
a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton. Link's set sail
but
and
Melee?
adventure
We're gonna Smash
great
Melee
scene.
maybe? Smash
The
Melee?
Legend of Zelda?
Mario Kart Double Dash maybe?
Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords.
Oh my God!
eternally
An
retold.
actual
In this
fun game
3D
GameCube. I did think we were gonna
one-face
do
fighting
it, but I
game,
mean, with
each
a more
fighter comes
more
equipped
power
with
of
a
this
different
Switch,
weapon,
this
and
new
Link
Switch,
from
then
the
yeah,
Legend of Zelda series
you can do it.
enters the fray.
Oh
Soul Calibur
my
2.
gosh!
Experience a world
Yeah,
of
F-Zero.
light-knuckle racing at speeds over
Smash Melee
2,000
Double Dash. Yeah,
kilometers per hour.
Sunshine.
30
Yeah.
machines will put it all on
Luigi's
the line in
Mansion. Oh
death-defying
my,
races.
dude, they have to.
Featuring the series first, machine customization and
The first
story
ever
mode,
Luigi's
get
Mansion
ready
has to be
experience
happen.
F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally
Yeah, nice one.
or online. Enjoy these classic games
Oh
with
my
clearer
gosh.
image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Would be cool to play Wind
Also, check the
Wind Waker.
controls for each
Wind
title
Waker would be
and
cool.
Customize them to your liking.
Always liked Wind Waker, but yeah, I just wish I could play it.
More
Sadly, I
titles will be
can't.
added
Yeah,
to
Mario
the
Sunshine and Smash Football, Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive
Oh,
game
man.
coming to Nintendo Switch
Coliseum
Online plus
going to the
expansion
Switch.
pack. Launches the same
I mean, it makes
as the
sense. They
first release.
bought Pokemon Stadium. They had to have bought.
A dedicated
Yeah.
controller
プレイしたことが
Oh,
ない
there's
方
so
も
many games I need to try out. Oh, I have no
任天堂
money.
をお試し
Oh,
に
I need a job. I need.
もちろん
I need a job. I need
任
it.
天堂スイッチ
I
2
need
で
to get
遊
it.
ぶことができます。
They can still play all the other stuff. That's
それ
good.
では引き続きご覧ください。
It's no. I don't think it's anything I'm excited about. Yeah, doesn't look anything. Oh well. I was hoping for something that I would be interested in, but no. No, that's all. It's something that
Thank you
I don't know anything about.
My blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
A FromSoft game. It's like an actual different game. Is this a new FromSoft game or what? Or is support of a game we already had? This could be a new FromSoft game. I don't know. We'll see when the title pops up. What happens? The Duskbloods. Is this a new FromSoft game then? Like, is it actually a full-on new one? A new game? If so, then, I mean, Souls players are eating good tonight, I guess. Elden Ring port and a new Souls game. Or Souls-like. Yeah, next year. Wow. A brand new game, okay. Duskbloods, okay. Oh, Mooney, you got a new Souls game to stream. Yo, Kirby. Alright, okay. Okay, we're getting something at least. Is Power Star... Oh, not Power Star. Is Warp Starring working? Come on. There you go. Another Kirby game? Yeah, it's Frosters? This man is a thing out of Frosters. What? Holy! Look at this! A Kirby racing game. At least that's what I think it is. Kirby, oh, Kirby Air, oh, Kirby Air Riders. Oh, just like the GameCube game. Sakurai! The man himself. And everyone thought it was Smash Bros. Ah, you got so debated. Everyone's salty now. I'm betting it. Everyone was like, everyone knew that he was working on a new game for Nintendo, and everyone was thinking it was Switch 2, or it was Smash Bros. Oh, but they were wrong. I was holding out a bit of like, I was like, yeah, no, there's no way they're making another Smash Bros. Game. There was no way. People were just being desperate. I did not think so at all. There would have been no way. I was like, why would they have done that? Would have been no way. Like, oh, yeah. If Sakurai had like so much development in Smash Ultimate, why would they make another Smash game this early? Everyone thought it. Everyone thought it was a new Smash game, and no. No! It's not! It's not! It's a new DK game! Yo! Finally a new DK game! After the amount of fucking... Oh my god. After the amount of times we have joked about a new DK game when we have just been getting ports, it is finally here! A new Donkey Kong Country game. Oh, hell yeah. Finally. And it looks fucking awesome. A 3D style DK game with a little bit of 2D elements in there. It's like Sonic almost. Hell fucking yes. And look at the new DK model. Look at him, man. He looks so sick. I am shocked about it from Soft Game. It may not be just for the Switch. It could definitely be for PC. Which, if so, yeah, you've got another Souls game, Mooney. You got another Souls game. I need Switch 2 now. Oh my god, I need it. 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 It's so worth it. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh my gosh. I may play this. I never played the DK games. I never played Donkey Kong Country Returns. I never played Tropical Freeze. I never played the original DK games either, but I could honestly be playing this one. This looks sick. It looks awesome. And whilst yeah, everyone's gonna be so mad about everyone's gonna be so mad about the new DK model. Like I don't hate it. I like it. Launch is June 5th. A whole 2 months away. How much? A bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. Oh my, thank you. I would love that. For more details, check the official website, which goes live later today. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, I know. About 2 months. I'm surprised it's releasing that early. I thought it released like later on in the year, but man, that's, wow. Oh my god. So as per usual with me reacting to these game trailers or directs, Overwatch spotlights, whatever. Whenever I react to this stuff, I always like to give my final thoughts and all that after like a couple of days have passed, and I'm basically recording this 2 days after the direct came out, and I enjoyed it a lot. I definitely enjoyed it a lot, and I mean, as you can tell, yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. But I mean, like after being able to like process my thoughts, calming down, I mean, able to like see what it's all about, especially seeing the prices. I'll get to that. Yeah, it is something. It's definitely something. I'm just gonna go in order of like what we got showcased first, and then go from like what to last, obviously. So starting off with Mario Kart, I don't want to go too far into in depth with the Mario Kart stuff because we are getting its own direct in 2 weeks from now. So I'd rather save my thoughts about what I saw and all that for then, pretty much, because because it's a direct role of Mario Kart, so I'm gonna talk about it more often then. But just to give it a few points, I like the game so far. The game looks so nice. I did see the Treehouse event and saw what Mario Kart had to offer, the new one, and yeah, it looks very nice, and I can't wait to go in depth when I see this direct and see what more they have to offer, if they have more than what they have to offer, showcasing all the characters and showcasing all the cards. I think they will people going into like in depth about like what characters have been seen, either in the foreground or the background. And for what we've seen, it's around like 50 characters, which I'm excited about. But I'll get more I'll get more in depth about all that when the Mario Kart World Direct happens in a couple weeks time. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, so the game chat was, as I said in the direct, in my stream, it seemed interesting, to say the least. I don't know how often it would be used, honestly, the game chat. I just don't really feel like, it just feels like a Switch version of Discord, and I feel like it just doesn't really do it that injustice. I don't know if I'm even using that term correctly. I'm just trying to sound smart. I'm just trying to say that I don't feel like this thing will be used, this new feature. It definitely looks cool, and it definitely does look cool. I just don't know how how many people will actually use it. I feel like it's not. I feel like it may be like a thing, like a talking point, or like a big feature for the first like few months of its release, and then after that, it will just slowly, you know, dwindle down to the point where it's barely even being used by anyone, pretty much. I don't know what the game chat, if it was like supposed to be like, oh, you can have voice chat on for like online, as in like you can voice chat with anybody around the world, like with random players, or if it's just with friends. If it's with random players, that'd be pretty funny, honestly, because with the game chat, with the game chats I've seen with Rivals or Overwatch, or with the game chats with COD, where you're just playing with or against random players, it's so funny to hear trash talk like that. And if you could hear that with game chat on Mario Kart, or I don't know, online Mario Party, if that's a thing where you can just pair with random people, that would be so funny. You would hear such trash talk, and I would be there for it. I would have my game chat always unmuted every time just to hear that. It'd be so funny. But yeah, other than that, other than that, I don't see much use for game chat as a whole. But I mean, we'll see what they do. We'll see if there's any entry more for it. I like they are adding that feature to other games, like with Mario Party, for example, like the Switch 2 editions. Can I just say they are? I do like the idea that we're making a Switch game being ported over to Switch 2 and using the actual like features or new features, I guess. I mean, not all of them did. Some of them were just like, oh, there's gonna be a Switch version and a Switch 2 version, like Metroid Prime 4. But Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch 2 is gonna have better resolution and frame rate. And on top of that, it's gonna have like the mouse controls and all that, which is cool. I like that, because I feel like if you get in mouse controls, it means that people are able to like, people can actually like feel like they're aiming on a mouse, on a mouse, pretty much. Like they actually got more smoother aim and stuff, which I feel like that could be a great idea, and I am well up for it. I'll talk more about mouse controls in a second, but like, yeah, the Switch 2 editions just seem they seem fun. I like it. I know some of them didn't really get like big improvements for their Switch 2 edition. Like, I know Zelda got a little bit with like the whole GPS tracker, or like, you know, to like get creations from other people and then be able to save those creations. You able to use them yourself. That sounds pretty cool. The stuff with Legend ZA was just like, you get better graphics and like that's it. Like there's nothing else to it, which is like, yeah, fair enough then. But I don't know, but I feel like there wasn't really much point in outlining a difference between the two. But I mean, whatever, I guess. But Mario Party Jamboree is definitely a big one. The fact that you can use your face cam on the icons and there's a whole, like, I think Jamboree TV is a whole new mode where it uses the face cam. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a very interesting idea. I don't know how often, again, like game chat, I don't know how often it'll be used. I don't feel like it'll be disregarded after like, the first few months. But I mean, it's a cool idea, and I respect them for trying it out. But I feel like with mechanics like that, it always just ends up being like a good thing for a while, and then it just slowly becomes less and less a thing, and then everyone is just done talking about it and it's just moved on. So yeah, but what can you really do, honestly? Game share is a cool idea as well. I like that. Game share is very, very nice. It just means that you can just give if you're in I think it's like if you're in a family account, you can just give your games to whoever is in that family account, and they can just play the game. We don't need a card. We don't need the copy themselves, and you can just, yeah, it helps for like games like My 3D World, where if you're playing 4-player, you don't, none of the other people need the game. As long as one person has the game, you can play it, which is awesome. I like that. It's a very good idea. I like that a lot. And just game sharing in general, like, I mean, if you're in a family account, it's like the Steam family accounts. It's basically just like that. I wouldn't say it's better than it, or one is better than the other, but it's definitely a cool idea to have game sharing on your console. Just means that people that if you actually have friends or have part of a family account, you can just get games from those people, and you can just play it for a while and have some fun with it. So yeah, that is a cool idea, and I like that a lot, Nintendo. So good idea, honestly. Game share is a very interesting thing. So in terms of the hardware now, it's definitely a step up for Nintendo. I'm not a fan of like people ragging on like Nintendo consoles just because of like, well, they're so far behind. It's more of like a joke at this point, and it's just like, yeah, but it happens. It just does happen, and it's like people are like ragging on it for having like very old gen performance, but it's like I feel like Nintendo games in general were never really built to have like the high performance that consoles like Xbox Series or PS5 are trying to do. I just feel like they're trying to make games that are at least playable and are still fun for the people who want to play them, and I don't mind that. So I don't really care if they don't have like the new gen kind of graphics. I don't care if it doesn't run up to like however many frames PS5 or Xbox Series is, and I don't mind it because I mean it's at least a step up from the Switch, where Switch was running games pretty poorly, or not poorly, but just like it was like most of them were like 60 frames at best, and it was like, yeah, that's fine, but it's like I can't wait for this upgrade soon. And so I don't mind having 120 FPS up to 4K support when you're on my dock or when you're in dock mode. That is honestly, that's fine by me. I love that. I can't believe they're doing that. That's so just very nice. Definitely, it's so nice honestly to have that finally. In terms of the other stuff, yeah, mouse controls, that's a very big thing for Nintendo, and it looks cool. You can definitely see a lot of use out of it. I feel like there's a lot of things you can do with mouse controls, definitely. There's not much I can say apart from that. I just know that you can definitely use it a lot. Like, it's definitely a good feature to have, mouse controls, especially when you got like one. But you have one Joy-Con that's not being used for it, another that can be used for it. So like one's been used as a mouse, one's been used as a normal one. It's like you still get to like you can still play some games like as if you're playing a shooter. You can still use the other Joy-Con to move, the other Joy-Con to aim, as we saw with the Metroid Prime 4 Switch 2 edition. So yeah, I like that. It's got some use for it, and I love that. Oh yeah, and the kickstand as well. Oh my god, I'm so glad they changed it. It was for worst to have this little like dinky little kickstand. I was on only one side of the Switch, and it wouldn't even stand up properly unless you were on like a smooth surface. It was the worst, and it was so like it can even just easily break off as well, and I hated that. So I'm glad they're changing it so it's like the kickstand goes all the way over the Switch. And not only that, but you can extend it as far as you want, which I love. That's, oh my god, it's such a minor thing, but it makes such a huge difference, especially for people who are handheld gamers as well. That's so honestly so much nicer. Oh yeah, and on top of that, like more storage for the Switch, going from like 32 gigabytes to 256, just like as base storage. That's so nice. You can like fit way more games into your library now. You don't have to keep uninstalling games to make room for new games, which is just awesome. I mean, you can still obviously get the SD cards for like, you know, more storage if you want, but like having base storage of 256 is just amazing, and I love that. Thank God for that, honestly. One thing I want to talk about was the info guide they had. It was, yeah, for like the Switch 2. It is a cool idea, but why did you have to pay for it? Like, oh, it's so dumb. It's like, it's a guide to how to use the Switch 2 properly, like how it all works, pretty much. And even get little, like, mini-games in there to test those capabilities, what these new features offer. And yet you're putting it behind a paywall for, like, for what reason? Like, I don't get that. That's one of the major things that I have a problem with that I had with this Direct, was that you have like this little like guide thing for the Switch 2, and yeah, you have to pay for it. Like, that's so dumb. I would be fine if I would be more fine if it was like 5-10 quid maybe, but if it's going like 20-30 maybe, that's a rip-off, honestly. No one's gonna be buying that. No way. Oh yeah, and the Pro Controller released. I like the Pro Controller. It looks nice. There's not much to say about it. I just like how it looks. I like the feel. I don't know the feel, but from what it looks like it has really good material. It looks like I have a nice feel in my hands. So I can't. Yeah, I would love to use that and be able to use Smash Bros on my Switch and, you know, do that. That'd be nice. I don't know. Maybe old Pro Controllers work. That'd be cool if old Pro Controllers could work with it. But who knows? We'll see. I doubt so. I don't know. I won't be able to use my my Smash Bros. Switch controller, sadly enough. But oh well, I guess that's an L for me, I guess. But either way, I don't mind picking up a new Pro Controller for the Switch 2 as long as I have the money for it. So yeah, Dragon Drive, that game, it's something. It's just disabled basketball. That's all this is. It's to test out the new features of the Switch with mouse controls, and okay, yeah. I don't know how much you can actually base a franchise around it if we're gonna go that route, but I don't think so. I feel like whenever they make new IPs now, I feel like they end up making new IPs and it just ends up not working out nowadays. Like back in Wii U days, we got Splatoon, and that was a hit. It's now gone like 2 sequels with hopefully a third one that everyone's hoping for that everyone is hoping for pretty much. And on top of that, yeah, it's just a really good game and it's gotten a lot of support from the fan base pretty much. And then they tried doing it again with a Switch with ARMS, and that was a complete flop. Honestly, the game was just nobody played the game at all. Nobody ever did. So I don't know how to feel about Dragon Drive. I feel like it's an interesting idea. I do like it, but I feel like it's not gonna get much gameplay. You're not gonna get much gameplay out of it, honestly. Especially when you're having to like have both your Joy-Cons on a flat surface, so you can like move the mouse back and forth, or not a mouse, the Joy-Cons. But like you get what I mean. You always need a table in front of you just to play the game, so you can like move your character about and stuff, you know. So yeah, I don't mind it. I don't feel like you can base a game franchise around it if that's what we're gonna go with, but it's a cool idea, and I like it for what it is. But I just feel like we just shouldn't do much of it. I feel like at best it's gonna be like a good game on release, and then it's gonna and then it just won't really carry on after that. It would just be one of those games that like gives Switch 2 its traction for the better games to come out later on. Oh yeah, all the third-party stuff that came out. There's not much I can say about it, because not much of that I really played. One thing there's a couple of things I will say. One, I like that they're bringing a lot of third-party games to Switch. It means that more bigger games out there can actually be ran on the Switch 2, which is cool. I like that. It means that I feel like a lot of other big third-party games that have been haven't been on the Switch before can now come over to the Switch 2. That's gonna be awesome, and it's definitely gonna run and I hope it'll run at a much smoother performance. If it doesn't, then that's just oh well. But yeah, other things that I will say is just like Silksong got its one little bit of gameplay, and I just caused enough of a reaction for everybody to fucking explode. Honestly, I mean, I never played Hollow Knight. I never got into Hollow Knight, but I know people who did, and I know that they love the game. So, and I know that Silksong has been such a meme at this point that it's not been getting any kind of news. So the fact that we actually get news and it's coming out this year is definitely big for them. So congrats to them, definitely, for finally getting some news and for having the game out this year. I'm sure everybody's gonna be playing that, definitely. How much it'll be, I don't know, because the game's gone a lot more popular. Well, the franchise itself has gone a lot more popular, so who knows how much the game will be. So yeah. And another thing I will say is actually 2 more things. One, I like that they've confirmed Amiibo support because of Street Fighter 6. That is nice. I like that. And another thing is that I like how as someone who ain't a Souls player, I know a lot of Souls players myself. So when I saw that they were releasing Duskbloods for the Switch, I genuinely thought they were porting Bloodborne to the Switch, which meant they were going to port it to the other new consoles and PC, which I was going to be so happy for. And then yeah, it was just an exclusive Switch game, which say what you will, it's still good. I feel like people are still gonna enjoy that. Definitely, I feel like people are gonna a lot of Souls players are gonna like that. But I feel so bad for them because as soon as I saw that it was not Bloodborne, I was like, oh man, because I know that I know a lot of Souls players, and I know at least a few of them, or a lot of them maybe, have been wanting Bloodborne to be ported over to the newest gen consoles on PC, and it just hasn't. It's just stayed on PS4 and it hasn't been moved over to any, even just for PS5, which is just insane. At least I don't think so. So yeah, I feel really bad for all those people who wanted a Bloodborne port, but you get Dust Bloods. Yeah, something, yeah. Hyrule Warriors, another game that came out. I honestly have no much, like, I don't think I should be saying much about it, because I'm not really a Zelda fan, so I shouldn't be. And plus, I never played any of the Hyrule Warriors games, so I don't know how anyone even feels about those games, so yeah. I don't have much information on it myself, so I won't go much into it. But yeah, okay, it's cool for making another Hyrule Warriors game, I guess. But yeah, I'm not gonna go much into it. Not only that, but they're keeping the Switch Online, which I really hope they keep the prices the same. I'd rather just be spending the same amount I have been for 12 months of Switch Online. That would be so nice. And on top of that, GameCube games are being added to Switch 2, which is so awesome. I love that. The GameCube had such good games I feel like nobody experienced due to how GameCube wasn't really a console that everyone got due to the rise of PlayStation. So a lot of the games nobody has played before are very underrated, and I can't wait for people to try them out. I hope that they bring in Mario Kart Double Dash, because I didn't see any news about that coming, but I hope they do bring it. That would be awesome. I think what else other games did they bring out? Soul Calibur they brought out, Wind Waker they brought out. I think they showed stuff like Pokemon Colosseum, Gale of Darkness. They showed off Mario Strikers, which is insane. I think they showed Chibi Robo and Luigi's Mansion, I think. I can't remember, but I can't wait for that. That's awesome. GameCube games have been just such a... I feel like it's just been such an underrated console, and I'm glad it's got finally getting its spotlight because of the Switch 2, and especially with having a better hardware, it means that they can actually run GameCube games like that now. So that's gonna be sick. I can't wait for that, and I can't wait to see what happens. Will it mean I'm gonna get an expansion pack? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It just I have no clue, honestly. I can't remember how much 12 months of Switch Online plus expansion pack costs, and I don't know if I'll be getting it anytime soon, honestly. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, I like when they're bringing GameCube games over. Yeah, Kirby Air Riders. I did not think this would be a new Smash game. As someone, I haven't really talked about Smash Bros. Much on this channel. And as someone who's a big Smash fan, I feel like I should. Or at least should make more videos on it. But, you know, once it gets Switch Online again, once I actually pay for it, then I'll be making more videos, trust me. I knew for a fact that it wasn't going to be a new Smash game. We knew a couple, I don't know how long ago it was, but there was a news article saying that Sakurai did say that he was in development of a new game he was making for, I think it was for a good couple of years now. And everybody was thinking it would be Smash Bros. And as soon as I saw that star popped out with Kirby, I had a little bit of hope, but I didn't think it was going to be Smash 6. I really did not. There was no way. After the huge amount of success Smash Ultimate had and how much work put into that, I just honestly, it's like Sakurai needed his break from the franchise, which I don't mind. Whether the Smash game will new Smash 6 will actually come out during like the Switch 2's lifespan, who knows? Maybe it'll come out like halfway through it, maybe or something like that. I don't know, but we'll just see, honestly. But I am glad that they're making a new Kirby Air Riders. They're making a game based on the original Kirby Air Ride from GameCube. That's awesome. I feel like that game looked really cool. I feel like it was poor timing to release it alongside another racing game, a more popular racing game, Mario Kart World. So I feel like if you released that like a year from now or 2 years, I feel like it would have done a bit better or been more well received within like all the discussions and stuff. But I like it. I like making another Kirby Air Ride game. That's awesome. I know people didn't expect to get to experience the original one on GameCube, so I'm glad people can experience this one now. So honestly, nice job, Sakurai, and I thank God you're back making Nintendo games that aren't Smash. Oh yeah, and the final one, Donkey Kong Bonanza. I have not played a DK game. I've never played and I may have played DK Country, like the old one. I may have not finished it. But yeah, I haven't really played a DK game before, but this one honestly looks insane. As contrary to everyone else's opinion, I actually like the new DK design. Well, it's not like I like it over the old one, it's just that this one, I don't hate it. And I don't get why people are hating on it. I know that it's changed, I know that it's different, I know that it looks way more different to the original DK, but I feel like it makes this one much more expressive, which I feel like is something that's going for the whole Mario franchise, apart from just DK, or maybe the Yoshi games, I don't know. I feel like the Mario games are getting a different art style change, which I like. I feel like you can definitely see that in Mario Kart World and Mario Bros. Wonder, like it makes them look more expressive, animated, which I love. I love that kind of style. I like that myself. But yeah, I don't hate this new DK design. I feel like it's amazing, and it makes him more animated, more expressive, as I said, and it doesn't really ruin the character for me. So I'm so excited. And but just regarding all that, the game itself looks amazing. It looks so good. Honestly, like a 3D DK game hasn't really been. I feel like it's been something that everyone's been wanting, or at least the DK fans have been wanting, and it's finally happening. So honestly, I would honestly want to try this game out at some point. It definitely looks so good, and I would love to play it myself. I don't know if I need to play any of the original DK games to like get a grasp of what's happening in this new one, but hey, it's still cool. I still like it, and I can't wait to see what happens. I know this is gonna for a while, but there's been a lot to talk about because it's Switch 2 Direct. There's been a lot of information, but last few things. Release date. I was surprised to see that it was coming out that early, June 5th, I think it was. I mean, 2 months from now, pretty much. I was shocked, but because I honestly thought that it was gonna be coming out way later on, like around December time. But no, June 5th is a very early release date. So gives you less time to save up for the game, for the console, if I'm even able to save up for it. But hey, let's call the game with console like pretty early, so we'll have to wait 2 months until the Switch 2 comes out, and we'll see what happens with when it comes to sales and stuff, and if the Switch 2 is actually a flop or not. So I'm just a bit cautious about the Switch 2 actually being a flop, because amount of uproar the pricing has caused to everyone. It's been a lot. 500 for this is in the US. 500 for the console and Mario Kart World. I think it's like 450 for just the console itself. Feels pretty steep, I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, in the UK it's like $395 for just the console and $429 for that and the game, which I don't really mind. I could care less, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's not really a Nintendo problem that games are costing more nowadays, or at least better games are. I feel like it's just a problem with gaming in general, that games nowadays are just getting so much more expensive, and I just don't get why. I feel like it was nice when you can go to the stores and just get games for like around 50 to 20 quid. That would feel like a really good price range for games. Consoles around like 300 to 400, I feel like a good price range too. But like 400 or 500 for games is just, I don't know, that feels very steep. I don't know how it's gonna go about. Honestly, I just don't know how many people are actually gonna get the console release, but we'll see. It just caused so much uproar. I'm just scared about its release in general. I'm a little bit scared, but overall, just disregarding the pricing for a sec, I loved this Direct. It was so fun. I loved what they announced. I loved all the new features and stuff. I like the upgraded hardware and stuff. So I can't wait for all that to happen. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know it was a very long one for a reaction video, but I mean, there was so much to talk about. Honestly, it was a big showcase. So yeah, I don't really mind this video going for an hour if it needs to. But don't forget to obviously comment down below about your thoughts about whatever happened in the Switch 2, for the Switch 2 Direct. What you thought about it, and what you think about certain games, features, pricing, release date, whatever you think. I would love to chat about that in the comments below. And while you're down there, like, subscribe and all that. I will not keep you for much longer now. I will see you later, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.